Hello, gore horrors and fellow deadites. I'm Brendan,
I'm Sam,
and welcome to Our Life in Horror.
and welcome to Post Conversations.
Yes, we survived Shock Stock of 2024.
Yes, that's going to be a new segment we do. It's only going to happen a couple times a year if we're lucky.
Yes.
After a convention, we will kind of talk about it, do a video about it, show off some stuff that we got, and talk about some booths that were there.
Yep, and we'll just talk about our overall experience with the event.
Yeah. We only went for the Saturday during the day for shopping purposes and a little bit of meet and greets, but we didn't do any of the screenings or the after parties. We didn't have the hotel package or anything.
Yeah, and this is like a 5-day event.
Yeah, so I know the booths are only there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but they do movie screenings starting Wednesday already.
Yep.
And we are going to try and do a full day Saturday next year and maybe a night.
Hopefully. Yep,
Yeah.
We'll see how things go.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, so this being our first time at Shock Stock, what are your pros and cons?
Cons, I'll start with. It felt very tight. I understand because it's in the Ramada. It's like a hotel.
Yes, in London, Ontario.
Yeah, which works for them because they really talk up the after parties and stuff. So if everyone's staying in one spot, it's supposed to be pretty lit.
Yep.
But they also have the conference halls there, so they use that as the con space. And I think the only cons we've been to are in Niagara, so obviously those are pretty big. So this just felt very... I had some anxiety with the tightness of it.
Yes, it is a little claustrophobic.
Yeah. But there were some great booths there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they had good guests.
Yeah, I agree. I think with your cons there about it being so tight is one of the biggest issues with this con. Literally between booths, you have this walking distance.
Yeah.
Between booths.
Literally just trying to get by people. I knocked my insulin pump off at one point.
Yeah. And then if there's a group of people talking, that's what I like to see. I like to see the community and people that have been going there for years. I'll see people that have been there for years. They all talk.
That's one of the best parts, is seeing other people in the community, right?
Yeah. So I understand that, but they just need to have a little more space for some traffic to get through, because it felt awkward. And I felt bad too, because we were also some of those people at some point where we took up the whole laneway talking, and I'm like, there's people waiting to get by. How do you go about shifting the conversation over? And then you don't want to block the booths off either, because I was running into that problem too, where I'd want to look in the booth, but there's so many people standing in front.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you said, I like seeing they had good guests there. Mm-hmm. And none of the guest lines were crazy huge, other than the one, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about it being more of an intimate event, is at Comic-Con or Frightmare, you're going to be waiting in line sometimes for an hour.
Yeah.
If you don't have a fast pass. And with this,
20 minutes?
5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, depending on how long the line is.
Yeah, and depending on how long you want to keep the conversation going with.
Yeah. And like we said, we're just basing this off of our one day being there. We've talked to our friend Mallory from Oracle Stitches. We'll talk about her booth later. But she said the guests will actually walk around and talk to the booths and stuff too. They're not just sitting at their booth collecting the money, doing the autographs. They'll go around and chat.
Yeah.
Right. And I've heard that they also go to the after parties and stuff at times.
Yeah.
Max, get out of here. Max, go. Go. Sorry,
Max, I was pushing him away.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any other thoughts on the con overall, but besides that?
No, not really. I'd like to go again next year for sure. I'd like to go back.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But other than that, I think it's a fun time. I wish maybe we would have started doing it when we started to go to cons. So then we could have developed that relationship and seen people for we've already been to a couple booths where oh yeah, I remember talking to you at the Comic-Con or Frightmare, and I'm like, yeah, man, I like your booth. I like all the stuff you get and everything like that. So
yeah, but we've only been doing cons for a few years now, so we're getting there. We've got people now that we go and see and chat with and stuff. But
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard to save up for multiple cons a year.
It is.
And then still have a life outside of horror.
Yes.
What is that, right?
We should be convention followers.
Yeah.
And we just go to convention to convention doing promotions and stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, next year I definitely want to try and do a night there and like have some fun.
Yep, I'd be down for that.
Yeah. So, do we want to get into what we grabbed?
Well, let's do a couple shout outs first. So we were gonna shout out. This was one of the attractions there. It was. It's titled "Return to the Abandoned Village." This is a haunted house presented by Byron Scary House Productions. They are in London. The haunted house opens October 17th to the 31st of 2024. We'll send a link or something like that in the bio. But apparently, it's 45 minutes long. It is 14 plus, so it is not for children.
Yeah, they had a teaser. Like it was like in the corner of one of the hallways. They had a teaser of the haunted house, I guess. And you went through it. I didn't. My anxiety was through the roof yesterday. To begin with, I just have anxiety. Yeah. So there's no way I'm going through that thing when my anxiety's high. But even just walking by, hearing the sound of that, whatever that was, made me jump.
Yeah.
So you can talk more about like what it was like in there.
It was very atmospheric. It was creepy. One of the mannequins in there, I literally had to stop and like look at it for like 30 seconds to make sure it was a mannequin. Like it looked good. It looked real good. I'm like, that's an old dude sitting there.
Yeah,
like, for sure. I'm like, he's gonna pop out at me and I'm gonna be upset. But then I'm like, they said they didn't have any like real people and they're gonna jump out at me. So like maybe not. And I just kept walking and he didn't do anything. So, but yeah.
They had some cool displays outside too. I'll pop a picture here. We took a photo with it.
Yep.
The cheerleader. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then we'll like give another shout out. There's a tattoo artist there, inked by Schmink Tattoos. I took his business card because I thought he was doing a tattoo of Ash Williams from Ash vs. Evil Dead.
It looked really good.
And it looked great.
We don't have a photo of it. I wasn't going to take a picture of some random guy getting a tattoo. No. But it looked really good.
Yes, it did look good.
Yeah.
So those are the two shout outs.
Okay. Do you want me to do a shout out for this one here since I just got a little patch?
Yep.
Okay, so this was Dream Bleed Arts, and she does oil painting, and it was all like dark, creepy stuff.
Yeah, very dark imagery.
Yeah, so I got a patch from the booth. Brendan got it for me.
Yeah, I thought it looked awesome.
Yeah.
And I like her paintings. They're like Omen-esque. So like you have like the goat, and I think there was like a bunch of ravens and stuff, and they just looked fantastic. And I was like, God damn, like I don't know. I don't want to know how much her paintings go for, but like if they were decent, I would hang one up in the house. Yeah,
they were really good. So you can find her on Instagram at Dream Bleed Arts. Yeah. What would you like to talk about next?
I guess I will talk about some physical media grabs.
Sure.
I'll talk about they have Vinegar Syndrome was there, and Synapse Films was there. And I have been trying to get a hold of these for a while, so I picked up 3 of them. I thought for sure that it being a con and usually everybody paying cash, that prices might be a little lower than what they were. So I only picked up 3. I was going to pick up a couple more, but then I was like, we got to be a little stingy this one.
You picked up some good ones. Some of these were on my watch list without you even knowing.
These have all been on my buy list
forever.
And I don't know why, but I've just wanted to pick them up. So I got Synopsis Films Popcorn.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
I'm very excited. Never seen it. I read the back last night, and I thought it sounded really good. After I had purchased it, I just I hear a lot of people talk about it.
Me too.
And then I picked up Street Trash.
Is that the wine one?
That's the wine one.
They drink wine and it makes them melt, or
yeah, it essentially melts them from the sounds of it. It sounds like a lot of fun. These are all movies that are apparently like, well, not popcorn, but Street Trash and Intruder are apparently like out of print.
Okay.
But they always have stacks of them at these conventions, so I'm like, gotta get it while I can. So Matt recommends this one from Surreal _ Studios, so I decided to get it and check it out. And then Intruder, the director's cut, has Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell in it. We picked up this DVD a while ago.
I didn't even know that. I forgot.
Yep. But I wanted the Blu-ray because it's out of print.
Yeah, I've heard people talk about this one too.
Yeah. And so I wanted to pick that one up because it was the Blu-ray, and then we can sell the DVD.
Yep.
But yeah, it's supposed to be very good. It sounds awesome. But yeah, I was hoping that maybe it wouldn't have been as expensive as what it was. I think like they have a whole bunch of like Argento films there. Like they have a big catalog of Argento films. So if it was a little bit cheaper, I probably would have grabbed an Argento film to go with it. But I just couldn't quite remember which ones I had downstairs and which ones I don't. So those are my pickups from Synopsis Films. And then we'll talk about Troma, my first movie buy from Troma. Our first movie buy, I guess I should say, because you picked it out.
Yes, I did.
And we picked up Blood Hook.
I've seen people post the poster before, and it intrigued me. So
okay,
I like water movies. I'm a sucker for piranha and shark movies and all that shit.
This has nothing to do with sharks.
I know it doesn't, but it's got water.
Yeah. So basically, it's a slasher that starts killing people at a fish derby. From what I gathered from the back, we'll check it out. It was again a little for Troma. I was surprised at how expensive it was.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that at all. I was going to try to pick up the Toxic Avenger 4K set, but unfortunately they didn't have it there. So, yeah, we'll have to try to get them next time. We picked up this movie.
Yeah.
The Invited.
Is it The Invited or just Invited?
Oh, just
Invited.
Invited.
This is a local movie for us.
Yes, and your dad knows the producer?
Yeah, so my dad worked with him at a music festival. The running joke was that they were twins because they look alike. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. He's going to be there today, though.
Yeah, because there's a screening.
Yeah, I don't know if he would remember me or not, but
you'd probably be surprised.
Yeah. But yeah, his wife wrote it. I believe it's his wife. They post photos together, all close, and they have the same last name, so I'm assuming it's his wife.
If they have the same last name, that's a good assumption.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he's produced a few horror movies now. I've been looking at his Instagram page. Who's the director? It's on there on the front, maybe.
Navin Ramaswamy. I can't have that. I'm reading it.
Navin Ramaswamy. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I think I follow him on Instagram now. But I'm curious. It's a Zoom call movie. I think it's about an elopement over Zoom and a cult.
Russian cult with deadly intentions.
Yeah, there was a cool. It was at the Locked in the Cellar booth because I'm guessing they did work with them, and they had a display there of some of the prosthetics. Yeah, so I'll show a video of that too.
Yep. Looks very dark.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. Maybe doing a little review on it.
Yep, it's short. It's only like an hour. 10? Yeah.
We picked up a copy for our buddy Bo too, Critic After Dark.
Yep, he's going to be watching it shortly, doing a review on Monday, I believe.
Yep.
So we got that. And then I did some shameless, almost shameless upgrades. so this one wasn't an upgrade. This is a first time buy, but we got these films and a figure from Fly By Night movies, games, and toys in Oshawa. They have a wide selection of everything you want, and they're the only people probably around that gets involved with Trick or Treat Studios. We'll show off the figure that we got from them there. But they had a House of Sorority Row for a decent price. It comes with a slip cover, so that means it comes with a poster inside. So I had to pick that up. This movie also I've been looking for a while.
I'm excited for this one.
Sam was jazzed up about it, so I had to pick that one up. And then I upgraded. Actually, we'll get to Demonic. So this is by Neil Blomkamp. It's a film that came out a couple years ago, and I never ended up picking it up. We did watch it. Not the biggest fan, but it was fairly cheap. So
I don't even remember it.
It's about where the mom's possessed or something like that, so she goes into her mind to try to bring her out of the possession.
Oh, I think, yeah. Yeah, I think I remember.
Yeah, it's not great. But I do like Neil Blomkamp, and I was like, okay, it's cash. No, pick it up there. So that was. I knew eventually I was going to kick myself for not grabbing it when it was available at Walmart. So I thought I'd get it before it decides to go out of print, and it's fucking retardedly expensive. And then this is my shameless upgrade: The Possession, because I love this movie. I don't know why. It's got Jeffrey Dean Morgan in it. The kid acting is great. I have a soft spot for this movie, and every time I watch it, I'm like, "Ooh, I like this." So, so I decided to pick that one up. That's my shameless upgrade.
Okay.
And then also from Fly By Night, we got Fatso from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is a set. And I don't know how many they came with it, but we got Fatso. There was Shorty beside Fatso, so
there was another one there too.
Was there?
I don't remember which one it was, but it was below it.
Okay, I know I saw Shorty for sure, but you wanted Fatso, so we got them. They were decently priced, not bad for like the size of figure.
That's why I picked Fatso, because I was like, better bang for your buck. He's bigger.
Yeah, I don't know if he. Oh yeah, he moves. Okay, it's not just the statuette; he will move. I'd say the only problem I have with this, like I like this. I think that there should be some kind of background, like a carnivalistic background on the cardboard in here in the middle. Also for the back,
wondering if they didn't do that so that he pops out more though.
Could be. For the back, remember buying action figures as a child, and they would have like a set list on the back, so you'd see all the ones you can collect that go in the set. It needs this. Because there could be 5 other ones, who knows? But this set definitely needs something like that. And I'm assuming Trick or Treat Studios is like, oh, everybody's just going to order online, so we'll just put them together in a line. But now we don't know which ones have actually came out. So I do like it. It's very detailed. Look at it. Yeah, it's pretty detailed. I like it. And it's got the little cotton candy gun there, which I also have a copy of. Replica of. Fun movie. Fun looking action figure. I think if I was to get another one, Shorty might be next.
Okay.
And that's from Fly By Night. Go follow them.
We also ran into our friends over at Black Fawn Distro.
Yep.
Benner and Kels were there.
Yeah.
We unfortunately didn't get a photo or anything with them.
I know. I feel bad.
We chatted with them for a while just about YouTube and movies and
what they got coming out of the tube this year.
Yeah. So we're hoping to have Benner on the show sometime soon, and we'll hopefully get a photo next time.
Yeah, we definitely will.
Yeah, definitely check out their YouTube channel though. We'll post it here.
Yep.
All right. Want to get into maybe this stuff?
Sure.
Okay, so this is stuff from Rotten Rags. Have we seen this booth before? Or is this a first for us?
I think they go to Frightmare.
Okay.
It's hard because we didn't go to Frightmare last year.
No, I know we missed it. We're going to go this year.
Yes.
So I got a mug. I've been looking for a Leatherface mug forever. And it's Leatherface doing his little dance with his saw.
Yep.
Chainsaw. I've already drank out of it.
Yep.
You got a shirt. I'll let you hold that one up.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
There was a couple shirts that I was deciding on. He didn't have the They Live shirt that I was eyeballing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, okay. He didn't have it in my size. So I decided to get this Elvira
it's so cool.
Original design. I love it. I think it's a fantastic design. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I haven't seen the whole thing, but I love it. I think it's great. This is my first Elvira shirt.
Yeah, I have multiple.
Sam's not allowed to wear it. It's mine. Yeah, we got that.
And then I got a hoodie because they look so comfy. And yes, there's dog hair on it because I've already been wearing it.
Yes.
Because it is very comfy. Friday the 13th, part 3. That's just the front. But the back, that's a pretty cool design.
Yeah, I do like that design.
Yeah, excuse the dog hair. I have been wearing it. I wore it last night and this morning. Is that okay there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good design.
Yeah. They had a few. They had another,
Jason Lives.
yeah, and a Halloween one.
Yeah.
I'm going to post a video here of the booth, some designs.
Okay.
Yeah, we can move on to Mallory at Oracle Stitches.
Yep.
So we've been seeing Mallory at a lot of cons.
Since we started going.
Yeah, she goes to Frightmare in the falls. She's going to be there again this year. I have a little witch from her. I should have busted that out, but I've shown it in the past on Instagram. But I got Sam from Trick or Treat, and he's so cute. But she makes a lot of horror-themed stuff. It's all crocheted. Yeah, she's got a lot of cool stuff.
And the Baphomets. What are they called?
Baphomet. I think that's how you say it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cute and
They are.
adorable. Yeah.
And the big ones are like soft. Like, it must be like soft yarn she uses because they're like, you want to snuggle it.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, he's really well done.
Mhm.
So shout out to Oracle Stitches on Instagram.
And then we'll get into our meet and greets
Yeah.
because that's all we have left. So we'll start out with our small poster. We got to meet Greta.
She loved you.
She did love me.
She was hitting on you the whole time.
Oh, whatever.
What did she say? She's like, oh, he's good looking, eh? I was like, yeah, I'll keep him. And then she's like, yeah, you got a good one.
Yeah.
And the whole time she's just like talking to us, but really just talking to you. I'm like, hi. I'm like, whatever. Let her get her flirt on.
Yeah, she was nice.
Yeah, she was. She was like wild and fun.
Yeah, she was definitely eccentric.
Eccentric.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm having problems today speaking, but
She makes you feel really comfortable too. Like
she does. It's like talking to like an old crazy aunt.
a little bit.
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's fun.
Yeah, definitely. We just watched this movie for the first time. Well, I watched this movie for the first time last week.
I watched some of it. I had a really bad low blood sugar,
Yeah.
type 1 diabetic, and it kind of ruined my night. But from what I saw of it, I liked it.
Yeah, I actually really liked it. It's fun, it's wild, it's ridiculous. And we got this still image signed. I like this image the best out of all the ones there. I know you like the one with she was oozing green.
Yeah, I do really like this one too, though, the makeup.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, the makeup. And this is apparently, she told us the story behind this image. This is her on her lunch break.
Yeah, it wasn't from in the movie.
Yeah, you'd never see it in the movie. And I'm like, oh yeah, I don't think I remember that being in the movie. But so she talked to us for a little bit.
Yeah, she said all the markings on her face are all painted on every day. It wasn't like placed on.
Yeah.
And it took like, what, 6 hours to do
the fingernails.
the fingers, and yeah.
Yeah. So definitely some enduring.
I love when they tell a story about the photo that you're purchasing. We've had that a few times.
Yeah, we have.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also had the masks, the demon mask.
Mm-hmm.
She had those in necklaces. There was like a clear one, a silver one, and
She had her face.
she had her face.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
in
they were
green.
pretty cool.
Yeah, which totally forgot to get.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what this is. You know, I guess
2024.
2024, but it looks like 0024. But yeah, so we got to meet her. It was fantastic. And then we got, so this was the hardest line to get into.
Yes, this was the one that was always the longest.
Yeah, and we lucked out, but we got to meet. I'm trying to make sure it's in there. Joe Bob Briggs and Darcy the Mail Girl.
Yeah, we got really lucky because when we went to meet them, there was 1 or 2 people in front of us, and right after we finished meeting them, they went on their lunch break.
Yeah.
And we were ready to head out, so if we didn't go when we did, we would have been shit out of luck.
Yeah, well, we would have worked our way. We would have worked around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we were excited to meet them. We don't watch their show or anything like that, but
I've seen some of it on demand, but not like, I want to get the Shudder app not through Prime.
yeah.
Because if you get it through Prime, you can't watch the live TV, and it frustrates me on Friday nights when I see people live tweeting about it. I'm like, I have FOMO. But we follow them and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're obviously big icons in the community. So.
Of course, so we had to do that. And then you got your own little
Darcy plush. She talks. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this through the mic.
Hogzilla, Hogzilla, Hogzilla. Oh my god, I am obsessed with this movie. I'll explain it to you later. You got a letter, Joe Bob. Aw, they love you, Joe Bob.
Okay, hopefully that goes through the mic. But
Hopefully. We'll see. It should.
It's cute though.
It is cute.
And like, when am I going to get a chance to get one?
Yeah, no, the only way you'd be able to get this again is if you order it probably off a website.
Yeah, and then you got to pay shipping, and it was already pretty pricey.
Yeah.
I could, if it wasn't as expensive, maybe we would have got Joe Bob too, but I'm happy with just Darcy.
I am too.
Yeah.
I guess the only other thing I'd like to say is I messed up.
What?
We should have met
Oh,
the girl from Shivers and the Crazies.
yeah, you were kicking yourself for that after.
Yeah, I got home and I'm like, well, we were like maybe 20 minutes away in the car, and I'm like, oh, I should have met her because she had Blu-rays. She was selling DVDs and Blu-rays and then merchandise on top of that from a couple of the movies she's in, and I already have a Blu-ray of Shivers, but I don't have the Arrow video release of the Crazies, George A. Romero's original Crazies. And I was like, that's hard to find. And then I'm like, didn't even think about it because, you know, it's so hard to move around. You're not really thinking about it as you go. But I was like, damn, I probably should have got around to doing that.
Yeah, Bill Moseley was there too, but we've met him before, so.
Yeah, Bill Moseley was there.
There's only so much money you want to spend when we've got Comic-Con coming up too. We're going for a day, hopefully, and then Frightmare, we want to do a whole weekend, so.
Yeah, we're going to try to limit our shopping at Comic-Con.
Yeah, maybe none. Maybe just go meet the people we want to meet.
Yeah, because there's 3 people for sure we want to meet, maybe 4.
Skeet Ulrich.
Skeet Ulrich.
For sure.
Derek Mears, Heather Langley Camp, and I'm assuming you'd like to meet the girl from Friday the 13th?
Absolutely.
Yep.
I was hoping they were going to invite more people from the Friday the 13th remake because there's a big reunion going on at another con, and I'm like, they called it a reunion at this con. I'm like, are they going to announce more? It's my favorite movie, but maybe another time.
Yep. Maybe we should get like a poster and then we'll get them all to sign it once they all start making the rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. So this was our
haul. Last thoughts?
And our experience.
Yeah, I'm definitely down to go next year. I would like to try and do a night there and, you know, have some fun with people.
Yeah.
But
I think so too. I think I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, she's got a little mail bag and it opens up.
Yeah.
You can put mail in it too. Like, did you see that comes up?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Our dog is scared of it when it talks.
Yeah.
He was barking.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys went to Shock Stock, comment and let us know what your experience was like, and if you have any recommendations for us for next year.
Yeah, booths to check out.
What night you prefer staying? Like, if you do the whole weekend, what night's a better hit? Maybe I know they have bands on the Saturday night. And I know Mallory was saying too. That's more of like the
wild night.
The wild night.
Yeah.
Mm.
She said to bring earplugs.
Yeah, that's how crazy it gets.
Yeah.
You won't sleep without them. But yeah, let us know if you've been, and yeah, any recommendations, and if you want to go, if you have any questions, or
We'll try our best to answer them for you.
yeah. So thanks for listening, guys.
Stay spooky.